What's up, vinyl community? It's your boys Chris and Josh, coming at you live from way too damn early in the morning in Charlotte, North Carolina, on our way to Lunchbox. As always, you have to park and walk. Got up this morning, went to Starbucks and to get coffee. This is what they gave me. I don't know if that's coffee or not, but it's good. Anyway, record store day. Hope you guys, wherever you are, hope you're having a great record store day. Hope you guys get some good digs, and we'll catch you guys soon, hopefully with some finds. I hope somebody opens the door. Somebody opens the door, I'm gonna laugh like hell. What's up, vinyl community? It's your boys Chris and Josh, coming at you live outside of Noble Records. Had a nice haul just now. Spent some time shooting the breeze with our boy Dylan. Great day so far. Had a solid dig at a Lunchbox. Found everything that we were going for, and then some, I think. And had a wonderful breakfast burrito at Rhino Market and Deli, and had a nice dig here as well. Yeah, so been a great day. Hope everybody else is having a great day. Hope everybody's finding what they're looking for and all kinds of stuff like that. And so let's go ahead and kick it off without further ado. Don't want to waste any more of you guys' day. Josh.
Just want to do Lunchbox, Noble.
Yep.
Okay. Also, shout out to a Mr. Kevin Jolin who joined us today. Good friend of mine who I've met through my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law. He loves records just as much as we do. Loves sports. So it was great fun talking to him, getting to hang out with him in line, and getting to basically, shoot the shit about records, sports, and everything else underneath the sun. So shout out to you, bro. Don't know if you'll be able to see this, but we'll post you a link. But yeah, so for Lunchbox, I actually got a sweet dig here. Let's all out here. So let me arrange stuff in terms of importance. Or we'll just go by that. Yeah. All right. So when I saw this, I was like, "Ooh, this might be the only chance I'll get to own this record because I know it goes for an original goes for bank." The Art Pepper meets the rhythm section with Art Pepper on alto sax, Red Garland on piano, Paul Chambers on bass, Billy Joe Jones on drums. Yeah, when they announced this, I was like, "Ooh, I really hope to get this one," and they had a good many over there too.
They had plenty of them.
Plenty of them. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I was glad to see that. Can't wait to listen to that because, as my boy Chris here said, it's pure fire.
It is.
This was actually a pretty interesting thing that I got in a previous RSD release. They had Volume 1. This is the Volume 2 of it. It's called Jazz Sabbath, Volume 2. It's basically this London jazz group that play Black Sabbath songs, but in a jazz format. So yeah, you got songs like Paranoid and Black Sabbath and Snowblind and all these other great ones. Basically to sum it all up, in December 1969, Jazz Sabbath, London's most successful underground jazz trio, were recording their second album at Morgan Sound Studios, with their debut album scheduled to be released in February 1970, and their sophomore album well on its way. Jazz Sabbath's future was looking bright. Little did they know their plans were about to unravel fast when a band called Black Sabbath stole their music. Of course, it's all just a joke. It's basically these guys thought, hey, let's create this group and say that Black Sabbath stole our music. So I thought that was a pretty interesting buy. Love it. This was probably the most expensive of the RSD haul today. Well, second most expensive. I'll get to that later. Got Mingus, the Lost album from Ronnie Scott's. Got Charlie Mingus on bass, John Faddis on trumpet, Charlie McPherson on alto saxophone, Bobby Jones on tenor saxophone and clarinet, John Foster on piano, Roy Brooks on drums and musical saw. Yeah, I couldn't help but go away with this because, I mean, it's Mingus, and there was only a certain amount released. There was only limited 5,000, and just to show you the which number this is, it's 943 of 5,000. So I had to get this exclusive release. Those of you who don't know, I'm a huge country fan. Shock, I know, right? But I'm a huge Willie Nelson fan. If you don't believe me, you know, I've got a tattoo that says otherwise.
I just realized he doesn't have his beard on that cover.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is actually Willie from 1974. Saturday, June 29th, 1974, and Sunday, June 30th, 1974. Recorded live at the Texas Opera House in Austin, Texas. So, yeah, it's basically shortly after he did the albums Shotgun Willie and Phases and Stages. He did this live recording. Hadn't been released until now. And it's got like a lot of his early classics like Whiskey River, Me and Paul, Bloody Mary Morning, The Party's Over, and Shotgun Willie, of course. But yeah, and Good Hearted Woman. So yeah, I was hoping to get this, if anything, and they had plenty of copies of it. So yeah, looking forward to listening to that. And the other thing that I got today that Chris doesn't know about.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Catton with Coltrane
And Kenny Shett.
and Kenny Shett. Yeah, so you got John Coltrane on tenor sax, Paul Kenny Shett on tenor sax, Mal Waldron on piano, Julian Ewell on bass, and Ed Thigpen on drums. Yeah, when I saw this on the Holy Moly wall,
It's a smoker, man.
I couldn't help but
Good condition, too. It's a clean copy.
I couldn't help but Tonto jump on that. So that was my haul at Noble.
Nice. Lunchbox.
Lunchbox, right. But yeah, I was.
I'm glad you got that, man. That's cool.
Yeah,
They had a lot of good stuff up there.
yeah, they had.
Bunch of stuff I already had. But
They had Sonny Rollins Nuke time, but
yeah, they had several horse.
I would have had to take everything back just to get that one.
I'd have done it. I already have the album.
Yeah,
How much did they have on that one?
600.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Man, that bitch better been clean because I just got one last month for $250.
yeah.
That thing had to have been clean. Anyway, but I consider mine pretty clean. You good?
Yep.
All right. So, haul from Lunchbox. Some of the ones that Josh and I doubled up as we usually do on some of these releases. So, some of the ones that he also got, I'm going to run through probably pretty quick. The first three are going to be records you never thought you'd ever see on my channel. They're like metal records. Or a friend of mine, Ralph, shout out. Doubt you'll ever see this, but shout out to my buddy Ralph, colleague of ours.
Yep.
Great.
Co-worker. Yep.
Great guy, listens to nothing but metal, but all failures and taste aside, a great guy. But anyway, first three for him. Def Leppard, High and Dry. I have no idea whether or not it's glaring or not. Couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
But
Picture disc.
I'd love to give you some feedback on it. I know nothing about it. So we're going to keep on rolling. Next up, Kurt Hammett, Portals, Ocean Blue Color LP. I think it's just a combination of a couple of EPs, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, Kirk Hammett from Metallica.
Yep.
For those guys who know. Anyway, like I said, I know nothing about it, so I'm not going to pretend to know anything about it. Judas Priest. I can't remember the name of this album. Hero.
Here.
Yeah.
Great album cover though. Cool
Yeah.
album cover.
But I know nothing about it, so I'm not going to pretend to. So those are for Ralph. Congratulations, buddy. Glad I could find everything you wanted me to find for you. All right, now for my haul. Bill Evans. Found the fucking Bill Evans. They had the fucking Bill Evans. Bill Evans, Morning Glory, the 1973 concert at the Teatro Gran Rex Buenos Aires with Eddie Gomez and Marty Morell. Basically the same label that puts out Bill Evans records every fucking
Resonance.
RSD. I told myself this year I wasn't gonna buy them, and I lied to myself again. I bought it, so hold this from my brother. Yeah. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. You're a good man. All right.
Also had another Bill Evans too.
They did, and I got it too. Damn it. I know. But anyway, all right. So the other Bill Evans, I found both the fucking Bill Evans, and the world did not go to hell in a fucking handbasket. Bill Evans, Inner Spirit, the 1979 concert at the Teatro General San Martin in Buenos Aires with Mark Johnson and Joe La Barbera. I don't know. I probably butchered
Barbarella?
that. Whatever. I don't know. Anyway, 2 LPs. Think I'm gonna like it. Yeah, limited edition. I guess it's limited, one of 6,500. This is 4166. Excited about it. The other one was 3336. Next up is one that Josh was talking about a minute ago. I have an original mono, but I didn't think it hurt to have another, copy in the collection. One that you might, not mind, playing a little bit. For anybody who misses out on this today, it's a mono for Record Store Day. Later this year, Kraft is reissuing this in stereo format. Yeah, so anybody, if you missed out on it today, don't cry. All is right with the world. Give it a few months and it'll be out in stereo. Art Pepper meets the rhythm section with Red Garland, Paul Chambers, and Philly Joe Jones. It is a monster of a jazz record. I recommend this to anybody with ears. It is wonderful. It is one of my absolute favorite albums of all time, bar none. And the quote here, a diamond of recorded jazz history by All Music Guide. I could not agree more. It's actually a perfect way to sum it up. Next one is one that Josh and I again doubled up on. Mingus, the Lost Album from Ronnie Scott's. 3 LPs. Be honest with you, at first the price drew me back. And to be honest with you, looking at it again, the price still kind of drives me back. But it's not bad. But I tell you what, though, I did just notice this. I got copy number 149 of 5,000. So that's cool. That's a nice early copy. But on Resonance again, because they always put together these awesome jazz pressings on RSD. So, 3 LPs. Very excited about it. Again, no need to dive any further because Josh already talked about it. Josh already read you the lineup, so there's no reason to go too much deeper. Next up, picked up a couple of Tone Poets. It feels like I pick up Tone Poets every RSD, and I do it for good reason because they're awesome. Curtain Call, Hank Mobley featuring Kenny Dorham and Sonny Clark. Very excited about this one, guys. Kenny Dorham on trumpet, Hank Mobley on tenor, Sonny Clark on piano, Jimmy Rouser on bass, and Art Taylor on the sticks. Absolutely looking forward to this one completely. I love the Tone Poet series. They keep bringing. What I love the most about Tone Poet series is these either cheaply originally pressed albums that they reissue, or the ones that have never come out at all. Those are my favorites from the Tone Poet series, and this one and the one coming after it, just they've been out before, but they were put out cheaply, and so for them to get the full fair treatment this time around is awesome to me. Jackie McLean tipping the scales with Sonny Clark, Butch Warren, and Art Taylor. Sonny Clark, I feel like, has been on a lot of these Tone Poet releases.
He's on these two.
Yeah, he's on both of these. So he's been on a lot of these, and there's no complaints from your boy here. I love Sonny Clark. Absolutely love him. So that's my Lunchbox haul.
Yes, sir.
All right. My Lunchbox haul. Josh, you want to show the fine people what it is you grabbed at the wonderful Noble Records?
I will be more than glad to. All right. So, it's a running joke lately whenever I'm on these videos of how everybody's like, Jesus Christ, you get the Jimmy Smith, don't you? Well, it's the cheap jazz, but it's good jazz. So I got the incredible Jimmy Smith 63 press. It's real clean. Back at the Chicken Shack, Jimmy Smith on organ with Stanley Turrentine on tenor sax, the epic Kenny Burrell on guitar, and Donald Bailey on drums. Been looking forward to getting that one for a while. Another one that I've been wanting for quite some time. I just love the album cover alone. Crazy Baby, the incredible Jimmy Smith. with that beautiful lady and a beautiful guitar, beautiful car on the cover. You got Jimmy Smith on organ, Quentin Warren on guitar, and Donald Bailey on drums. Looking forward to listening to that. Everybody knows, based on these past videos, that I'm a huge Parliament Funkadelic video. In fact, I'm actually going to be seeing George Clinton come June up in Asheville. And I'm really looking forward to that. Dude's coming out of retirement to perform. I'll probably be the only cracker there. Me and my wife will be, at least. But I swear, we gonna do it up, though.
You'll probably have 3 or 4 hipsters there with you.
Few hipsters here and there,
Probably
but
a few hipsters. But for the most part, I'm inclined to agree.
But man, it's gonna be a party, y'all. I'm looking forward to it. I am definitely down with the mothership. So we got Funkadelic standing on the verge of getting it on. Great album featuring some of their great hits like the title track, Sexy Ways and Red Hot Mama. One of my favorite guitarists of all time is
Eddie Hazel.
Eddie Hazel. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Great guitarist, and he's featured very prominently on this album. So I've been looking for this record for quite some time. Love the cover art, very space oriented. So yeah, super stoked about that one. Another Art Blakey, Liberty Pressing. Mosaic. Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers with Freddie Hubbard on trumpet, Curtis Fuller on trombone, Wayne Shorter on tenor sax, Cedar Walton on piano, Jamie Merritt on bass, and Art Blakey on drums.
It's killer, man.
Yep.
Awesome, man.
Looking forward to that one. Got a promo copy of Yusuf Lateef's Hush and Thunder. Yeah. Promotional DJ copy. And has suggested cuts for an airplay, Opus Part 2 and Come Sunday, but the whole album is fire. So I was either choosing this one or another Yusuf Lateef record. This just so happened to be the promo copy. Always go for the promo. The Amazing Bud Powell, Volume 1 with Fats Navarro, Sonny Rollins, Roy Haynes, and Max Roach. Chris definitely recommended this for me.
Oh yeah, I'm a killer.
And probably my favorite find of the day is Soulstern, Benny Green.
Wonderful.
Liberty Pressing, featuring Benny Green on trombone, Jug and Billy Root on tenor saxes, Sonny Clark, we were talking about Sonny Clark earlier, on piano, Isaacs on bass, and Elvin Jones on drums.
Yeah,
So, killer lineup, killer stack, killer day. I'll let Chris show the fine folks here at home what he got today.
just 2 records, you guys. Clifford Brown Memorial Album, Japanese pressing. Awesome stuff. OBI and everything. It's so rare that you see the OBIs still on Japanese pressings. To be completely honest with you, I'll probably take it off and tuck it in the jacket, just because for Japanese pressings, I love, for wonderful Blue Note records, I love for people to see the covers, and that kind of hinders the view of the cover just a little bit. But I also do like the OBI, so I'll probably just tuck it in the inside. But nothing more really needs to be said. It's Clifford Brown. It's top 2 or 3 trumpeter of all time, and he died at 26. Still, so you can only imagine had he lived a little longer. The next one up is one that I would have never even thought to get. I would have probably skipped right by it. But the other day I was listening to my jazz station on Real Jazz on Sirius XM radio, and about the time a track came on from this album, it was Chick Corea with the acoustic band, and the name of the song and the name of the track's Japanese Waltz, and I loved it. It was awesome. So immediately I get home and try to figure out how it is I can get that track. Well, today I'm flipping through the racks at Noble Records, and I skip right to it basically. Chick Corea acoustic with the acoustic band with John Patitucci and Dave Weckl live. 3 LPs for $35. I couldn't help myself. I had to grab it, like I said, especially since I loved that track when I went to it. It's track 2 on the A side of LP1. So just couldn't help myself. Went ahead and snagged that today, and I've been trying to get more Chick Corea releases here lately anyway. When Chick Corea passed away, I think it was last year, when he passed away, I was like, man, I really don't have very many releases by Chick Corea, so I want to do something about that. So, but yeah, that's me. We're done with record stores for the day. And that's going to be our haul. I hope all of you guys got out to your local record store. Whether you bought any RSD releases or not, it does not matter. Even if you just went to your local store and spent $10 on a couple of bargain bin records.
Support your local record stores.
Support your local record store. Every day can be record store day. This is just a day that he and I use as an excuse to have an event.
Support your local restaurant.
Yeah, your local brewery, your local restaurant, your local winery, your local anything. To us, we basically, for us, it's just an excuse for a hangout, honestly, because any day can be record store day, any day, today, tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, any day. So, but it's awesome for me, and I look forward to celebrating it and getting out and about and doing this for years and years and years and years and years to come. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Hope you found what you were looking for. Hope you had some great drinks, some great food, and some great time with friends. And hey, I'll holler at you guys soon. Boop. Hit that stop. What's up, guys? So what's a wonderful way to wind down, to wrap up Record Store Day weekend? Sitting around the house, me and my daughter. My wife's out of town this weekend, so it's just us. About that time, I just get a craving for a steak. And look at my phone and realize the only grocery store in town is open for another 30 minutes, and it's 5 minutes up the road. Throw on the shoes, go up the road real quick, grab me a couple of ribeyes. So I'm going to have a late night steak, some potatoes. Before I close the night out, you guys. So it's going to be a nice way to close out Record Store Day weekend for me. Nice and peaceful. Steak, some potatoes, cold beer. Steak's currently on the grill. There you go. Why not? Why not do it? Oh yeah, let that get through there. But again, hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Hope everybody had a wonderful RSD, and I'll be looking forward to seeing some of your videos and checking up on some of your finds. And until next time, until next video, keep dropping that ED, you guys.